A native Victorian, Kevin first became interested in Tasmanian racing in the early 1970s and more prominently in the 90s when he spent many weeks in Launceston setting up a business. He first sponsored the Jockey Trophy for the Weight for Age Tasmanian Stakes, which was at that stage run on Boxing Day. The next year he took over the sponsorship of the race itself, and last year that sponsorship celebrated 30 years. Kevin's been one of the mainstays in backing Tasmanian racing, often coming to the fore when sponsorships have fallen over. After initially starting his sponsorship with the TTC in Launceston, Kevin's expanded to become a prominent backer of the TRC in Hobart and in recent years the Devonport Racing Club. Besides being that statewide sponsor, Kevin's also invested in ownership in Tasmania, his most successful horse being Aberdeener, who won 7 of her first 10 starts, including the Tasmanian Guineas, 1000 Guineas Tasmanian Oaks. And the next season she won the Tasmanian Stakes Sheffield Cup before winding up her career after the 2003 Hobart Cup. A very worthy inductee, Kevin Sharkie.
So what this reward is all about tonight is around everybody who has ever gone to a race meeting in Tasmania. Because if you have the wish to keep coming back year after year after year, it's because Tasmania means something, and it means something to everybody in this room. I suppose the journey that we have, when I can remember Tasmania had a Saturday meeting, and a conversation that I had with Paul Lennon in 1999, he was in the general public, and I said to him, we've got a bit of a problem now, I said, because Sky Channel wants a second New South Wales meeting on a Saturday, and you're going to have to move to Sundays. And I said, but don't worry about that, because you've got to do that, because if you don't, you'll become the biggest state picnic race meeting. You'll lose your profile. So that was important then, because we just started to sponsor horse racing then. We had owned horses here, and I think the conversations that we had across all of those committees meant things. So look at it today. We've got a profile. You've got the very best of, I suppose, jockeys here. You've got long trainers, long-term trainers. You've got new trainers coming as well. And you've got a whole breadth of owners. As Johnny Blake has said, you draw them from New Zealand, from the mainland and all of that. And that's very important. And I suppose that gives me always the pleasure to look for opportunities where sometimes companies fall away, and we did start off with the Tasmanian Stakes, but we've picked up the Mystic Journey, the Oaks, Launceston Guineas, because that's important for me to represent you, because sponsorship's important. And it just gives me, I'm quite humbled that I've been respected tonight with this reward. It's not something that I ever go out looking for. I just love a punt, I love a beer, and I love talking to people. And that's important, right? And as my hashtag says, you've got to love Tassie racing. So thank you very much.